Hello everyone, welcome to Elliott Wave YouTube channel. This is Henry. Today's Wednesday, October 20th. The time is 1 a.m. GMT. So what we have here is the chart of the NVDA. It's a 45 minutes chart, short term. We can see right here that we are about to end this wave 3. So first of all, because it is a 2 3 4 5, so that means the move higher is an impulse, which is the trend, right? And so the trend is on the upside, and we are looking for the upside against 204, 204, and looking for any pullback to find support, in 3711 swing, right? So we should be ending this 3 here soon, and then going to be doing a pullback in 3 waves, and then from there we can extend higher again. Now with 4 typically can be ending somewhere between 23.6 38.2% retracement. So depending where with 3 ends, you can measure the retracement to give you some ideas, just a rough idea, uh, approximately how low can this pullback go, right? So that should be, if I'm assuming 3 ends here, then should be somewhere between 216 219, just to give you a rough idea of the levels. Now, so that's basically what we are looking at here. All right, now let's zoom out and discuss about other larger degree analysis in NVDA. Now over here we have the 4-hour chart of the NVDA. So let's copy some of this observation here. With 2 here should be 204. So this is your with 2 here. So that means we are about to end with 3. I'm just copying from the 1-hour time frame, by the way. And this is your with 1, right? I mean, that has to be. Even if you don't see it in the 1 hour, you can make a conclusion. This has to be a with 1. So that means we are talking about a 5-way sub that started from October the 5th, right here. Alright, now let's discuss some possibilities. Now, I find out that a lot of people do not understand this concept that when we see something like this, right, uh, people think that this is absolute in terms of, okay, it's gonna go higher for sure. But from the structure point of view, from the technical point of view, this structure is going to be confirmed that we have really ended the correction on October 5th if it is able to break above the previous peak. It's a simple concept. Many people, I find out, do not understand that you will only get confirmation when it can break the previous high or the previous low, right? And until that happens, technically speaking, let's say in the alternate, we can always do what we call double correction, meaning this is your first leg. This is, let's say I can change this to ABC, and then it drops again, right? This is the fact of life, that there is always an alternate if it has not confirmed by breaking the previous peak. All right. Now, so that will be the first alternate that we can talk about, that this is just an ABC, and then we can sell off. Now, let's discuss about a couple of other things to get better ideas. Now, first of all, if we take a look at this decline here that started from August 30th, now you can check out the decline there. It doesn't look like a 5 waves impulse to me. It looks like this is the biggest swing, so that will be what we call the connector, right? So this will be your connector. This is going to be your first swing. This is your second swing because it's the biggest swing, and this is your third swing. So it's a 3 swing, and if you measure using the extension, you can find this 3 swing ends at the 100%. So what that means is that is usually indication it is a 3 swing. It ends only at the 100%. So that gives you a lot of information there that this remains to be a buyer's market, right? It is a buyer's market. If this is bearish, it would have been very simply 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? Impulse is, you don't even need to think hard or to guess hard when it is an impulse. Impulse is very evident it is an impulse. Like, look at this move. This is very strong. That usually means it's a 5 ways, right? So this is a 3 swing here, and it ends at the 100%. So we can conclude this still remains to be a buyer's market. It is bullish still, but at this point, again, it's all about the technique and the execution. If anybody, let's say, took the long from here at the 100% extension in 3 swing, then look at the move up. With this move up, they would be able to take partial profit, they would be able to move stop loss, and basically has a completely risk-free position by now. So then it doesn't matter if we do double or not. If we do double, then people who trade the right way in the right levels, the right location, then even if it does a double, they wouldn't be hurt because then they can get out without any losses, right? They just get stopped out but break even, and they took partial profit on the way up. Now, so that's the idea. It's still buyer's market. As you can see, it's a 3 swing, 100% extension, number one. Number two, we talk about we have not gotten the fully confirmation by breaking above here. Now, number three, when we are forecasting, we always take the most aggressive view in the direction of the trend, and also we can take a look at correlation if necessary. Now, what is the trend? The trend is bullish because we've been moving up non-stop, and this pullback is also only corrective structure. So there's no reason for forecasters to believe that okay, we're gonna do double. There's no reason for you unless you have specific credible reason to believe so, right? There is no reason from technical point of view to expect some sort of double correction. So you always take the more aggressive view, calling it completed, and now we can start the next leg higher. But the only confirmation, of course, is only after it breaks above August 30th. Now, second thing is we can take a look at correlated instrument. For example, this is considered like tech stocks, right? But let's say if you take a look at Microsoft now, the same 4-hour chart in the Microsoft, look, Microsoft has a very similar structure from the peak. We also got what looks like a corrective structure, and look at Microsoft. Microsoft has already broken to new high above here, right? So based on the Microsoft, you can also see it looks incomplete to me. This leg cannot be corrective because it breaks to new high. So this has to be some kind of an impulsive structure, and so this one also still missing one more leg on the upside. So based on the Microsoft, it makes sense to believe, for example, the NVDA also has ended the correction, right? Ended the correction and already start the new leg higher, even though the NVDA itself has not broken above the previous peak, unlike the Microsoft, right? But again, back to the 1-hour chart. So that means any pullback from this point on should find buyers in 3711 swing against 204 for further upside here. Okay, so that's the update for today. And as always, if you do want to get updates on stocks, indices, ETF, Forex, commodities, do feel free to take our 14 days trial, and the link is provided in the description of the video. I'll see you all again tomorrow, and have a nice day, everyone.